Okay, let's do this. What we're going to do, make some fig jam today, which I have never made before. I already boiled the jars. This one's ready to fill. I dipped this in the boiling water. I don't know if I should have because they're plastic, but they didn't warp. They look pretty good. I just dipped them in for a little bit. Didn't leave them in as long as I did the jars. Well, anyway, we'll see what happens. And then these are the white figs. White, or I've seen some others that were whiter. These are a little bit more yellowish. These are from my friend Irma's tree. She has the most beautiful, beautiful tree of figs. It has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of figs. So these were the only ripe ones that I could get at this time. So I got like maybe 16. I didn't weigh them. I'm not gonna weigh anything or measure anything because then it won't be any fun. So what I did was I just cut off the little stems, and then I cut this just crisscross because I am going to mash them. Okay, so my jars are ready. And first thing I need to do is put some of these in the saucepan right here. I'm going to do a little saucepan since I don't have a lot of figs. I don't need a big old container, a big pot. So you can really use just a small saucepan if you're not gonna make that many. And then I'm gonna use this sugar. This is coconut flour sugar. I really was thinking that I didn't want to do this recipe because it takes so much sugar, and that's a lot of sugar. So I decided I'll just use this coconut flour sugar. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then for them not to be big giant pieces, I'm going to mash it. And I'm not gonna put water in it because there's some recipes I found that don't need water, but I am going to put some secret ingredient in there. But I'll tell you later. And so there will be some water, but it is not just water. And you see how some people don't add any liquid because with the sugar, and the flame is not even on. It's not on yet. And so I will put all the figs in there. It's still getting color. I thought it was going to be really light and not so appealing, but look, it looks pretty. It's gonna look a little bit like the dark figs, like the mission. I had a mission fig tree, but I just ate them off the tree, just me and the birds. But I don't have that tree anymore. But like I told you before in another video, you don't have to have a tree. Maybe your friend has a tree and she's willing to share with you. And then when you make some jam or something, you can share that with her. If she doesn't know how or doesn't want to do it, doesn't have time, then you can share back. So we don't need to actually own those trees, but we can share. Sharing is caring. That's what the kids say all the time. Sharing is caring. Look how it looks so pretty. I know I have to put more sugar. And I have 2 tasting spoons right here so I can taste. And I'm going to turn on I'm going to turn on the stove on maybe medium or low. Oh my gosh, it looks nice. I am also going to add some little bit of vanilla, but not yet, until maybe after it's almost cooked, that's when everybody adds the vanilla. Well, not everybody. I wish I had a vanilla pod, natural vanilla, but I don't at this moment. And right now, I don't even know where I could get vanilla, like a vanilla pod that I would love to have used here with this recipe. Well, I don't know if you could call it a recipe because I don't have any measurements, but just go by taste. That's why you have tasting spoons, so you can taste. I'm not gonna taste it yet because and some people add a little bit of cinnamon. I am gonna add a little bit of cinnamon, and some people add ginger. I think somebody added a little bit of cloves, but I cannot do that because I don't have it in powder, and I'll probably lose a clove in there and I won't be able to find it until somebody bites into it. So no, I'm not gonna use clove, just the cinnamon. And I'm not sure on the sugar. I'm gonna have to try it before I add more. Let's try it before we add more. See. Oh my God, it's so good. It's just so delicate. It's not super sweet. I can still taste the figs. It's just light. Like, I would like it, but other people would probably like it sweeter. But since I don't want to use a lot of sugar, I think it's almost perfect. So I'll just put a little bit more of the sugar, and that's it, no more, because it's doing really good. And I know it's perfect. So good. That was delicious and not overly sugary. A lot of people say, you have 2 pounds of figs, it's 1.5 pounds of sugar. I'm not gonna put all that sugar. There's no way. No way. Probably fill 1 jar or not even fill it. But I did boil 2 in case. Yeah. You don't know. Maybe somebody will come and knock on my door and say, hey, look, 5 pounds of figs. No. You never know. And oh, so good. I'm really happy with the color. If I had used white sugar, I don't know if it would have become this color, or it's because of the color of the coconut flour sugar. Coconut flour, like a flour sugar. I don't know. I bought that at, where did I buy that sugar? I don't remember where I got it, but I have it and I love it. And I was saving it for this because I had seen a recipe using that sugar, so I wanted to use that sugar for this. I didn't want to use so much of that white sugar. This looks pretty good. Sorry, noisy. Okay, and now I'm gonna turn it on low. Well, not too low, medium, because I need for it to bubble a little bit. Oh my God, it's so good. And I'm gonna use this spoon. I'm not gonna mash it more. I think this is really good. Really good. Oh my goodness. For the first time that I'm making this, I think it's coming out really good. Of course, I had to watch 1,000 videos and get advice from like 1,000 people. You know how some people are like that? Like, I'm not going to make it until I know some basics. And then there's some people who say, yeah, let's do it. And they've never done it before in their lives. But I'm more like I won't even go to a restaurant if I haven't passed by and seen where the door is, and just go around it to see where am I gonna park, where's the door. Oh gosh, that's crazy. That's super crazy. So anyway, that's how it is. So I had to do a lot of investigating before I could even do this. It was all, I don't even consider myself to be a a person that plans stuff, but when you start putting away stuff for a certain recipe, like, oh, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, and figure out where I'm gonna boil the cans, in what pan, and where am I gonna do it, depending on the amount of figs. I think that's also a plan. I don't know, crazy, but it's still a plan. So look how good that is. I'm just want it to boil, not to boil, but to bubble a little bit there. And this is when some people turn it off, and then they'll, or put it on really low, because this would have to be here like for I think 10 minutes, and then 10 more minutes, and then like maybe 30 minutes overall. So right now we're at 11 minutes, and we've already done a lot. Well, I boiled that before, so that saved a lot of time. I had already set up my sugar here close by and opened it, because you know I'm doing everything with one hand. Oh, and this is sterilized. It's ready. I have some vanilla right here that I'm going to use. And don't forget the secret ingredient that's going to make this a lot more healthier. So I'm going to lower this to really low flame so we can continue cooking this. Wow, look at that color. I think that color came from that coconut flour sugar. I like, the figs were white figs. I thought I'm not gonna get a lot of color, it's gonna be all white, like, oh, but look at that. It's beautiful. And they're white figs, or they're not the maroon figs like the mission figs. So this was not green, it was ripe. It's just that the color was still a little bit green, but it's not, they were ripe. Because my friend Irma told me, she said, make sure they're ripe, keep them for about 3 days, and then you can start doing whatever you need to do. So thank you so much, Irma, appreciate it. And I love your tree. That's a beautiful, beautiful tree that you have. Oh, she also gave me some stems that were coming out of the root, so I can plant them, see if they'll come out. I'm not sure. Or else I'm gonna just have to visit her year after year for figs. Sorry, Irma. Thank you so much for the figs. I appreciate it. She's my sister-in-law. Irma is my sister-in-law, and she's the sweetest person you would ever meet. She's very helpful, and she's an awesome cook. Sweet, sweet person. She's so adorable. She's like a sister to me, and I love her. So just so you know, she gave me these figs. So this is happening. Even if I stop right now, I think that's and turn it off for a while, or just leave it and continue cooking on low. Yeah, I'm gonna continue cooking on low. And at this moment, since they're almost ready, we're on almost 15 minutes. I want to put my secret ingredient, but I don't want to put it on too early or too late. I don't know. I don't want to cook off the majority of its nutrition. I don't know. Right now, maybe at exactly 15, we'll add it. We'll add it on there. It smells really good. It smells like pie. It smells like pie. It smells like a fresh pie. Oh my God, it smells like so good. Okay, another thing I don't know is if this jar is hot, can I still put this hot inside? Or wait till it cools down? This one's cool already, which I probably just use one. But what if if I make a lot and the jars are coming out hot? Can I still use the hot jam in hot jars. That's something I don't, or is it going to, oh my gosh, I just like, is it gonna explode or break, or I don't know. Should I be wearing safety glasses? I don't know. You see all the things that come to your head when you're crazy. Not, maybe it is safer to wear safety glasses, because look at this, is bubbling up. Not coming out of the pan, but you do need to be very careful. And when you're doing stuff like this, don't have the kids around you. And just relax, take it slow, get things prepared ahead of time. Whatever you remember, put them on the counter so you don't be running back and forth and go, did I do this? Did I do that? Which I probably won't anyway. But I used to watch Nancy Today. She had videos on it. She would always forget. She would make soap and she would go, did I add this? Did I add that? And the viewers would tell her, yes, you already used it. It's behind you. You already put in the lye, or you already put in so many ounces of oil, of this oil or that oil. It was so funny. Maybe I liked that show so much because I think I'm probably like that. I don't know. Kind of. We're all basically the same, except some people are so perfect. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But check it out. We can still do this. Oh my God, it smells delicious. It's already bubbling a lot. It's already been after 15 minutes. And I think it has to boil 30 minutes. But let me tell you what I'm going to add. And I'm not going to add it right now because I'm going to put it on really, really low. Boil it for a little bit more and be checking it. Sometimes if you leave it alone, it could attach itself to the bottom and you could start burning it. Remember, this is sugar. This is sweet. It could attach itself and you could start burning it, and then all your jam's going to have that burnt taste. You don't want that. So always be checking the bottom, the sides. Don't leave it. Plan that time to do this until it goes into the jar. Plan all this time, okay, until you turn off the stove and take off all the hot things from there, okay? Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, taste. It's not overly sweet. It's just right, but it's still sweet, but not overly sweet. I didn't even use a lot of sugar, and it's perfect. It's just right. You don't need to use so much sugar. Do not. But then a lot of people use a lot of sugar because they know it won't go bad because it's just full of sugar. So, but if you boil the jars, if you're really on top of sterilizing everything, nothing will happen. Besides this one, it's not going to be canned. I'm going to keep this one in the fridge because we're eating this one. It's just a little bit. If I had like 10 jars, yeah, I would can that. I would do the same thing. Boil the jars, sterilize them. And then after I covered them, not with these lids, the other metal ones and the rings, then I would boil them again. And not in this one, a bigger one than this. So they would be covered in water. I don't know if this would cover. Okay, this is going down. It's already been 19 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, and right now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. Just this little thing, vanilla. Makes it a little bit darker, nicer. So good. And I'm gonna taste it again. Taste it again with the vanilla. Ooh, so good. It's gooder now. Not sweet, but vanilla flavor. Vanilla with the figs, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. That's all I put in it. And since we've already had it here almost 20 minutes, what I'm going to do is add the secret ingredient. Ta-da! This is moringa tea that I boiled, sieved out the leaves, and we're going to put a little bit in. Nobody needs to know. Yeah. So if people who still put liquid in this, and it will evaporate, there we go. But you'll have so much nutrition in here. And it'll still boil down and leave some of the nutrition there. So I'll just leave this in for like 5 more minutes and then add a little bit more, and then we're done. And then I'll do the last taste. Just pour some in. Oh yeah. So the water that some people put in it, just don't add water. Add something nutritious in there. Oh my goodness, it's 20 minutes. I should be done. So I'm going to just boil this down a little bit on low. And then I'm going to fill my jar. And then after it cools, put it in the fridge. And we can start eating it like tomorrow. Like tomorrow. I'm going to put some in this big jar and some in this, so I can take some to my my friend that donated me Irma, that donated me all those beautiful, awesome figs. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Don't be stressed about stuff. Just try it. Prepare things, little things, put them around you that you're going to need. Like I had here the tea, I had the vanilla, I had the sugar, I had a little paper towel for the jars I'm gonna take it. So you don't have to be walking around. Keep everything like in a little space. In a little space there. And I'll turn this off and we'll fill it, we'll leave it, and we're done. Thank you so much for helping me with this recipe. It was scary. I've been thinking about it for days until finally I said, okay, let's do it. So you can do it. You can do it. Just go slow and don't worry. Don't worry. Don't get scared. And people scare you like, oh, you're going to have to do this and this is going to happen. And what if this? No, just try it. Just try it in little batches. Even if you have 5 figs, try it and just do it. You'll enjoy it and then you'll go bigger. Then you go bigger. Thank you so much. And say goodbye to this. It's not only delicious, it's also nutritious. So yummy. And it smells so wonderful. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, thank you for watching. And don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.